Hey everybody, it's Dharma here. This is for Pisces season, next 30 days or so. We've got the sun is in Pisces. So that's the energy we're looking for and how it's going to be affecting folks and what have you. So this is going to be tarot and Lenormand and fairies and hopefully some laughs. Hi Dharma! Also a new moon reading. The new moon is happening basically right now. Pretty sure where I'm living. It's happening like right now. Yeah, crazy energy. Crazy energy up in here, folks. I wasn't even, Dharma, hi, I'm glad everybody's in a good mood. I wasn't actually gonna even do this. I just watched some shit that blew my mind. Hurt my feelings more than anything else, I guess. I don't know. Does anybody else feel emotional because of the moon or because of words? Yeah. Words are a little bit of a sword, aren't they? Isn't that why they call that the suit of swords? Yeah, I'm saging. I'm sorry you found that out. Yeah, well, secrets are coming. Isn't that what new moons do as well? Bring out secrets. Hi. Yeah, so I'm kind of vibing on like a mellow plane right now. Yeah, we all need a little guidance, all band. Fallen angels be having a hard time just trying to be fallen angels. Human game is fun. Yeah, pigs are flying. That's good, frequency. I'm glad for you. You know, the thing about love, the vibe of love, no matter who you are, no matter what situation you're in, it's about loving everybody all the time. Does it mean they get to sit at your table? Nay. You know, there's the world. I'm just the kind of person where if somebody fucks me over, they're still welcome to come back and talk to me. And I'm not going to be rude or hateful to them at all, ever. You know what I mean? Like I don't bite at all. It's not, I'm a Libra. That's not justified to me. Could you come, say what you will. I'll hear you out. And then when people don't behave the same as a Venusian person, it's like, why? That's so mean. I would never do that. Ever. Ever. I'm just accepting, you know? Plus, I'm a little weird. Like, I understand things in a different way. Like, I look at people and experiences as little human game experiments that I'm playing in my avatar. And sometimes it's fun to try the level again. Especially when you know it's just a level. And if you don't stay attached to it, sometimes it hurts, right? Sometimes it doesn't. I don't care what you do. Just be nice to each other. And come back when you're ready. Because we will be here. I will. Okay. I'm all hot and bothered. Probably because I got a bunch of fire and sage in my face. And a heater. Am I the only one that's feeling wicked mellow? Oh my god, it's already been 4.5 minutes. Alright, my bad. We're sage. Deep breath. Here we go. Yeah, it's tired and drained. I know, I just completely wasted 4.5 minutes of everybody's life. So this reading is for the Pisces season. For the whole month. Yeah. You feeling saucy? Is everybody feeling saucy? I'm feeling sappy and melancholy, but I'm trying to get out of it. Alright, guys, angels. I guess we're using light seers. For the season of Pisces. Oh, Neptune, all dreamy town. What do we have? The Knight of Pentacles. The long-awaited whatever. Let me get some cards on it. Let me get a couple cards. So we have Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit, Page of Wands, Justice. The Hermit finally comes out of the shell. I heard enchanted. It feels enchanting. 8 of Wands, see? They come out and I just heard mystery solved. 7 of Swords in the Tower. Mystery solved. You weren't waiting because of the reason that you think you were waiting for. Ten of Rods, Page of Cups. Yeah. You weren't waiting because the reason you thought you were waiting for? Waiting on what? So this is for the whole Pisces season, right? That's what we're looking at. And we have, it's like a storyline or a timeline, if you will, of this person who kind of wandered around and got to know people, had experiences, did all the things, and had this one left. Maybe one more shot, one more try, whatever. But he's walking, been walking, barefoot even, earthing. And this one here, that's a masculine, right? This one here has been looking inward, trying to find solutions to the self, right? Ooh, Lenormand. The Wolverine. Unpredictable. The Dolphins and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So here's the kindred spirit. It's like, you know what I heard when I picked up these cards together? You know that part on the Green Mile after John Coffey heals, what's her name? Was it Millie? The warden's wife. He heals her. And she was like, I had a dream that we were out walking in the dark and we found each other in the light. It's like these two people are having similar experiences in their own way, but they're same, like mirrored, but in their own way. Whatever. Their thing. And they just kept going. It's like, what's that saying? All something points to you. Judgment. The soulmate. The soulmate returns. Dun dun dun. The soulmate returns. They've been through some stuff. Wow. I just peeked out those cards and saw third person, then the whip. They had to go out and sow some oats. They had to, I don't know. The return of the soulmate. But this is, it doesn't have to be somebody that you know. But we did get this message over here that said what you thought you were, the reason that you thought you were waiting isn't the reason at all. Then you have the Dolphins and the Wheel of Fortune. These are amazing cards. Yeah, I don't even know. The Michelle, the one I mean, he comes and goes. It's fine. But I don't know about love or anything, apparently, you know. I don't know. I am not vibing right now, like at all. Yeah, the past life. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Could be somebody from your past life. Why am I sad? I just watched something that really fucked me up and I shouldn't have watched it. And then like, life. I know, I love you guys too. I am sad. And I shouldn't be like reading right now. It's the new moon. I was all, I'm gonna do this new moon ring, and I was all jazzed about it all day, and then like life happened, you know. And now I'm sitting here as the energy reader, like, oh great, the soulmate returns. No, it wasn't a fire call. My page are even on? Yeah, it's on. Oh shit, I do that. Is my pager on? Yeah, are we all sad? Can we just be sad? Like, do we have to talk about this stupid soulmate? Is that the energy and the vibe of Pisces season? That we're all just like, man, how are my trees? My trees be vibing in the snow. Happy trees. Thank you. Is what normal, Jenna? Oh, Pixie. It's not really meant. Good evening. Doing Empress stuff, multitasking. Feeling down? I mean, yeah, the human nature, the human person, the human avatar often has experiences sadness. That is something that people experience. But if you're asking if it's natural for that to happen around moon cycles, I think the moon does a lot of things to people, makes them behave in a lot of ways. Yeah. Okay, so it's not just, it's not, okay, good. Yay, it's not just me. I mean, not yay. I mean, I'm not happy you guys are sad too. But it's like, it's just, I don't know. And I think that one thing that happens in Pisces season is you like are in this like vibe of fantasy and like this Neptunian like romantic whatever, and then people be mouthy, saying stuff that's rude. That is a Pisces, a shadow Pisces aspect. What's that? Where they? I don't even know. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to. I don't know what to say. Let's try a different spread. Let's try again. Let's just try again. I don't want to talk about this fucking soulmate. Nay. You shall not enter. I don't care why you kept people waiting. I don't care. Do what you guys, whatever you want to do. I'm just trying to like read. That's the thing about doing live and talking to people and stuff. I'm just reading energy, and I think shit is funny. And I'm like the Rodney Dangerfield of tarot. Like I talk about instances or whatever, and it's silly. It's just to be silly. Can we win the lottery? I don't know. So I read somewhere, thank you, Nicole. I read somewhere that like if you're really good at, doing veil walking stuff and using your clairs, that if you like guess or like you figure out what the lottery number is and you do it, it's like abusing your powers. What? I don't know about that. I don't know about anything. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to muse. I want to keep what I know to myself because it's where it stays true. You ever felt like that? You ever felt like that? Sorry. Let's do a new spread with a better vibe. Shake it off. Ooh, I just saw the 10 of Cups. All right. Pisces season. No, stop it. Oh no. It's a stupid soulmate. They can't. Yeah, we're in a funk. Well, that's the thing, is the Neptune and the dreams and the fantasy and the romance. It's like, what is real and who's like, yeah, the stupid same cards came out. Somebody's coming back. Justice. Oh my god, oh my god, it's the same card again. Oh my god. Shit. Yeah, well, it's the same, the same spread I just pulled, and I'm like, I don't want to talk about the stupid soulmate. I don't want to talk about it. Like, you don't want to talk about anything at all. I want to be sad and melancholy and under the water, or in the water, or submerged, or whatever. You know, this is where the calm boat thing. Because even like, because if you're having like I'll say like a manicky moment, and you're, for those of you who don't know about the calm boat, should I write something about that on my blog? Maybe I should. Anyway, it's a visualization practice where you picture yourself in a boat on a river with tangerine trees and marmalade sky. Anyway, the boat that you're on, the river is your thoughts and all the things that you're thinking about. And anytime you're like, thinking, the idea is to to make your boat stop rocking completely, because your thoughts are smooth and eventually you like slide on glass. I don't know why we were talking about that. The calm boat. It's amazing. Oh, so it doesn't have to be just when you're upset. You can, when you're sad, do this calm boat thing. Like this. You know what I mean? Like, well, there's a lot of stuff written already, GI, on dharmajane.com. I should get back to writing. My book is almost done. I've been working on it forever. It's one of those work in progresses. I mean, it's like, why are we even pulling cards? We get it. They're coming back. It's just, there's this feeling of like fantasy. You write too? Write that thing, girl. Ace of Cups, I told you. I don't know what this is. Like, I'm afraid to fucking say anything at this point. So, like, in tarot, you have the Ace of Cups, and it means big love. You have Justice, and it means justice things. Yeah, I know. Maybe it's because I walk around just admitting out loud that I know that I'm in an avatar. Me and the men in black like to kick it. You know what I'm saying? It's a human game. And vibrating things is math. You can literally turn it off. You can literally pick a number. You can literally just go there. But if you want to experience bliss all the time, there's a whole fucking book that teaches you how to do it step by step. Uh-oh, I just told you on the life. Here's how to win life. There you go. Judge me not. Eight of Rods. Shut up. With your Eight of Rods. How dare you? I just don't think you believe them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm vibing like if I'm telling you, if I was in my calm boat right now, we would be like, it would be crazy. Well, no, it wouldn't be. That's the point, because the melancholy calm boat isn't a wacky ride. It's not. There's big waves, like on Frozen, when their parents went out on the boat. It's like that. Yeah, I know. It's not even. Here's the thing, I'm not even skeptical at this point about this energy, because it's come out so much and it's coming out for every single reader. It's just there. There is someone who is supposed to have some kind of soul contract with you, and I say soul contract because that's a fucking angel. All right, Gabe, buddy Gabe. I think that's Gabriel who blows the trumpet, right? I know I have wings. sometimes you get phantom wing pain, okay? So I have like a bachelor's in bio, human biology, and like I do clinical research like as a job. I wanted to know, why do I have phantom wing pain? And you know, like right where your wings would be, sometimes it hurts so bad and you can't. So first I did the natural route. I went to a chiropractor, went to a massage therapist, went to a Reiki person, did all the things, and nobody could find it. They were like, well, you have to find the starting point. You have to find the blah. Nay, nothing. And then I went through, like, you know, the whole diet. It's always diet. It turns out for me personally, it was the gallbladder. But whatever. As soon as I downed apple cider vinegar for like a week, and then it stopped immediately. Like after the first day, it stopped. For me personally, I'm not, you know, whatever. It's apple cider vinegar, whatever. Phantom wing pain. Yeah, I have wings. But also I noticed that on days like today, like that's why I'm kind of sitting like this, like I can feel it. And I don't know if it's because I was around a bunch of people and saw some things that was like draining, and so now I'm like, then I can feel it in the wings. But you can heal people with them, like if you, and again, if you like resonate with the earth angel thing and you know that they're there and you can feel them and you can like feel your kosha bodies, look up kosha bodies, KOSHA bodies, right? Kosha bodies. If you can feel them and you can interact with each of your kosha bodies, you can play with your wings. And like if you've seen the fucking Breaking Dawn, okay? This is a perfect example. Breaking Dawn, right? Where Bella is working on her powers, I guess. You can like visualize your wings going out and around people, and you can watch them change their demeanor. It's kind of amazing when you get good at it. It takes a while. There's a lot of really cool energy work that you can do. It's neat. I don't know what I'm talking about. Whatever. That's an angel. That's a soul contract. That's love. That's talking about it. Dharma! Oh, Kapui. That's how I feel. Kapui. Hi. Thank you all for being so sweet to me while I'm being super melancholy. I'm sorry I'm not more entertaining today. That's my life right there. The mice. I mean, for this minute anyway. It's the moon. Normally on new moons I get really tired. Like really, really tired. But this time I'm not. I'm like... And maybe it's because of this is something else that other readers have been calling too, is that when you get something, people just want to make you feel like shit. Like right away about everything. And you're just like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, what did I do to you? Thanks for snatching the happy, you fucking joy thief. Right? I'm not allowed to be happy. I got like a solid 24 hours. But that's just me. But I think that's also because I'm also, you have to also that I have opened up my space here and saged out and whatever and pulled in the energy for the Pisces season. Right? And it feels melancholy. Positive Penny. That's me. Yeah. Well, yeah. I got the Claire empathy thing. It's there. I try to have it turned off. But it's not that. It was like I was experiencing real joy that didn't have anything to do with anyone else except me. And like my bestie, right? Let's see. What else we got? Because we have the Ace of Cups. We have good stuff coming forward. Coming back, actually. The House. roots, there it be, happening in Pisces season right now. Wish is granted. That's a ladybug. Ooh. Creativity, the child, brand new beginnings. And the clover. Well, you always hear about the good luck clover, right? But this is coincidence. This is like a coincidental, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that you're going to be involved in something happening over the course of however long, right? You're going to be just involved in doing whatever that you're doing. And probably tired and really, and I think that maybe because of the Neptune, you know, vibes, is that people are going to be sleepy because they want to be dreaming. And what's the best thing to do to daydream or to night dream or to any kind of dream is to lay down and go to sleep, right? And so people be tired, stressing out, just kind of everybody's all like in everybody's, you know, whatever, getting what you want, right? Living your best life, experiencing, because the Ace of Cups doesn't have to be some offer from some dude. It doesn't have to be. You can just, your cup can just runneth over, right? You can just be feeling good and doing your own whatever, moving forward in life. But also, you know, tired and it's like a big deal and you're doing, you know, your thing, doing life. And then unexpectedly, right? Unexpected rendezvous with a karmic contract. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if you guys had a lot of dreams over the course of whatever. Let's get some fairies. Thank you, Vicky. Boots Fund. The Boots Fund. Yay. Thank you. The Trickster. The Trickster returns. It's a pattern. I don't know why I'm doing this with my hand, but there it is. This is somebody who you're friendly with. Thank you, Jenna. Someone that you're friendly with. It's like a platonic, but not like friends with bennies, probably. But I don't want to have to sit here and say I condone or don't condone. I don't give a fuck what you do. Just be nice to people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not condoning anything. I ain't your mommy. I'm your sis. Well, okay. Do what you will, and then if you need a posse, let us know. God, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what the right thing to say is. I don't care what you do. I don't care what anyone does. Be nice to everyone and animals and trees. This is a friend with bennies. No judgment. Okay? And there they are. Just saying. Spirit is saying this. Okay? So what does that tell you? If I'm just a conduit, all right, I'm getting all saucy about it. If I'm just a conduit and I'm reading information, okay, a pattern that is a little bit of chaos with a friend, but we're talking about like love and that they're coming back, maybe it's not. All I'm saying is that if I'm a conduit and that's what I'm hearing, that's what you're doing. The fuck does that have to do with me? Nothing. It's just energy. I'm just reading energy. I'm telling a story. I'm calm. I have seen this like 10 times. Is it a warning? No. But I'm like, no, it's not a warning. No, it's fine. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know anything. I surrender. I'm just telling a story with cards, and sometimes it be wicked accurate. Somebody sign a disclaimer. It's a warning to shake your legs. Yes, there's my bitches. All right, wake me up 30 minutes into it. Oh. Yeah, he's a trickster. He be a trickster, but he be thinking about you. Or maybe you're thinking about him. Or maybe he's got an idea. I got I got an idea. With that one right there, I can do stuff. Whatever your stuff is, I don't know. But he's pointing at her head. Right? Skill, craftsmanship. Karmic connection. Like, we can build this thing together? Is that what we're talking about? Stand up for each other? Nothing's gonna stop us now? Whoa, whoa. We can build this thing together. Stand up for each other. Look, it's the union. Are you kidding me? Look how happy. This one here is wild and free. That's what I'm saying. Her cup just runneth over. There isn't really, even like up on the top over here in this like corner, there isn't really a masculine energy. It's her and the roots and the children and the getting what she wants. Doing her thing. Her cup runneth over. I'm just... And then, like a thief in the night, out of nowhere, complete chance encounter, right? The dairy, here he come a wassailing. We're gonna have to make some wassail. We talk about it far too much to not share some. We should have a wassail hour. Everyone make their own wassail, and you have to call it wassail. Wassail. One more time. Wassail. Do that, and then we'll sit down and then we'll spill the tea. Waffle. Wassail? What is wassail? You know the song? Here they come a wassailing along, something to do. Yeah, we'll call the cruise line like, okay, so one stipulation. Do you have wassail? Wassail. Do you have it? Because if you don't, we're not coming. It's like, I would normally ask Siri, but my robot is occupied. It's a drink. It's warm, and it's got like oranges in it. It's yummy. It's Victorian. Mead. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like tea. I think it's tea. You can spike it, but only for the broken. Right. Mead. Opa! Here we come, a wassailing, a do. You're minding your own damn business. That's what's happening. And you're sleepy, and you're having dreams, and all the things, and you can see something coming. Like I just had a dream of a dude with a black truck parked backwards in my yard, which would indicate firefighter, because that's what they do. Mark my words. Do a social experiment. Find out who's a firefighter and watch them park in reverse. Every single one of them, and they say my truck's in service. Stupid boys. I do it too. I do. It's true. Anyway, I had a dream of a black truck parked in reverse in my driveway. I'm like, okay, who got the big horn? And why are you in my driveway? Has to be a sign? Well, horsepower. Which rider comes in on the black horse? Is that death? Complete change? Change of life? Brought in on a steed? It's just Sam. I'm hungry. Have some wassail. Let's use the pretty. I love this deck. It's called the Crystal Tarot. Why are we? How is our cup runneth over? Okay. 6 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Maybe it is about a boy. Leo. Okay. When these came out, right, they were in reverse. And sometimes I read them in reverse and sometimes I don't. But I flipped it over and I was kind of like, why'd you do that? And I was like, ooh, yay, offer from your soulmate. This is because I'm asking, I'm like, why is her cup runneth overing, right? I think that what has happened here is this feminine has packed up her kids and her critters and did that on her own. Turned it down, even if it was a soulmate. Had the strength to do so, right? Because I mean, I think right when I picked this card up, somebody was like, "Is this a warning?" And I'm like, "No," and I put it down. But something has been delayed, right? We have a Hanged Man. I don't necessarily even know if these are the same people. You know what I mean? Like it could be, because I was talking about this woman and her packing up every, whatever, right? And it can be metaphorical packing up. Like people, when they are ready for a change, like I know people who have lived in a small town and their family has owned their house for 1,000,000 years, or generation after generation. There's no moving for them. But when they pack up, they go through their house and they just get rid of all kinds of shit. Years and years and years and years and years worth of stuff. And then they'll repaint and they'll just wash the, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what we've done here. And Aries is the first, this is a solar year, right? People do that. They start fresh. That's why they call it spring cleaning, I think. But then that's the other thing about Pisces is it's the last kind of minute where you're indoors and things, especially like where I live. I don't know if you guys saw the pictures. It's very snowy here. Everybody's windows are closed. Well, not my window. I've got sage. People probably think my house is on fire. I pump so much sage smoke out the window. But it's like an internal, she's sister be doing it for herself, period. Right? Here you come a wassailing after a delay. And the delay was probably so this could be dealt with. You know what I mean? Something had to be finally tamed. It was almost like maybe this night or this person or this energy of this soulmate, because soulmate is a very general word, right? Doesn't always have to be a nice person, doesn't always have to be a mean person. It could be someone in between, but whoever this was, proud, lurked, pissed on, like territorial pissing, right? His energy all over this feminine. And I think it might have taken quite a bit of strength to get away from this. And it's almost like this is the culmination of it. Culmination of finally being like, oh, I heard love don't live here anymore. Right? That took a lot of work. And then she's over here, and then, I mean, a lot of work, but also that, you know, you wind up like that, deteriorated. I mean, just because you come out strong, have you guys ever wrestled with a lion and put your fucking hands in its mouth? You're going to get cut up just a little. It takes like a minute, right? And so you know, whatever. And then here she is coming out of it. This is her coming out of all that after having rejected this and finally been like, I'm not drinking from your cup anymore, bro. I'm not doing it. Pushed it away. And now she's all super happy. And her cup runneth over. And then here we have this. Why did I pull the Seven of Swords? Queen of Rods. So there is probably 10 of Cups. The Queen of Rods is sometimes the other woman. Right? I don't... So I'm asking about the Seven of Swords energy, like why is it there, you know, and whatever. And it's the Queen of, like there might be a fire sign. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a girlfriend, but it could be like a looming energy or whatever. But there's somebody there. But here they are, a wassailing. Here they come a wassailing. To you. Because they're pulled, right? But it's also because this card is important. They want to work on something together. It wouldn't surprise me if a lot of you had this person, and like I said, don't hold on to tarot. We don't know who this is, right? But they come forward, and it would not be surprising to me if someone was like, I have an idea. Or an offer, or like, what if we did this thing together? It wouldn't surprise me at all. And the reason that they're doing that is because they feel it would emotionally satisfy them, but also because they feel pulled. What is this karma? The Magician. Oh, yeah, I'm speechless. The karma is the Magician. You manifested this, so now you play out the contract. Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Oh my God, in the world. Who is this? Who dat? Who dat? Who is that? Because these are different people, right? This is a feminine who fought like hell to get to where she is now. Fought like hell to have this battle and to come out as like a nice, calm person on the other end, right? Enter this other person who, for whatever reason, feels like right now or during this time frame, they have to come forward. Thank you, Adele. They feel like they have to come forward. But there's still, who is this? Queen of Wands. They're not, it's like they're not single. But they tell you, Seven of Swords. It's not funny. So when this person comes to you and tells you that they're single, they're probably not. But what do they want, and I don't want to say they want something from you, because that's not what this is. It's something else, right? It's something else. What is it that they want? The Magician. Again, they find peace with you. Well, Pixie, this might not be about you, man. It's just a story. It's just a story, and I'm just a person with feelings. It might not be about you. Damn it. But for who this is for, this person feels peace with you. And that's what they manifested. They wanted to feel peace. They just wanted to feel better. And you're all, I got you. Go to sleep, pretty baby. Go to sleep, pretty baby. And they're like, you know that scene in Forrest Gump where she goes home to Forrest and he goes, and she slept like she never slept before. Right. And she heals him. Queen of Swords. Oh, the Lovers, the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Rods, and the Nine of Pentacles. See, there's three people. One person ends up like this, and the other person ends up with it's a choice. Seven of Swords. Wow, that's a lot of Seven of Swords. Way more Seven of Swords than I would have ever liked to see. What is that? Your own spidey senses? You can feel it? Because there's a choice here. I mean, look, everybody winds up happy. But it's somebody gets chosen and somebody does not. And there's two women. There's a the queen that we have here is the Queen of Swords. I'm all looking at it like, because you also had the Death card. But this is, I mean, whatever this is supposed to be. Yeah. I mean, like, again, don't, it's just a story. What do we have to explain? The Cross. See? Wow. There's going to be some shit going down over the next couple of weeks where people get weeded out and sorted out and shifted around, and people end up, secrets come out because, you know, people read the moon as the Pisces card, right? And oftentimes the moon talks about secrecy and illusions and delusions and lusts and stuff like that. And it comes out. Can we just get, but this Seven of Swords is everywhere. So I want to use the Tattoo Tarot. I might redo this reading. I'll let you know. I mean, I'll be on live tomorrow anyway at noon, but I might redo this reading. The World. It's your side. It's Alpha Omega, which, I mean, right? So it's like the, wow, Ace of Coins, Knight of Swords, out of nowhere. Okay, so you know how they talk about the Pentacles as being like the stages of labor or like pregnancy, and the 8th month is like right before the end, right? Kind of like right before Aries season would start, the beginning starts over. Alpha Omega, you're pregnant and then you're not, beginning and the end of a cycle. And then out of nowhere, it gets birthed. So what I want to say in regards to this whole reading, and the Two of Cups, well, that changes everything. Okay, so when you walk out of Pisces season, for a lot of you who are single, I don't think you're going to be single anymore. Because it's a chance encounter, right? It was the clover. It was an unexpected rendezvous. And yeah, it was judgment, but judgment can be past life. And you haven't met them, or you don't really know them, or you haven't got that deep with them in this life. And here they are. It could be. But the point is that you're right about there. And I think that for the rest of the, or for Pisces season, you're going to be working on yourself. Kind of like how an 8 or 9 month old or an 8 or 9 month along pregnant woman would start to nest. Oh, weren't we just talking about that? Cleaning your house and like doing the refreshing thing? It wouldn't surprise me if everybody starts nesting and getting real in order and kind of like, because out of nowhere, Knight of Swords, blow. And I was like, well, what's all that about? Two of Cups. I just don't think you're going to be doing it alone. I think that there's some people in particular who are asking the universe to not have to do it alone. Because some of us are ran by fucking Venus and we like relationships. To the core. Whether or not people have issues. We work with that. We can make it work. You and your crazy self, come here. I mean, there's a different, okay, so let's, before, see, God damn it, I can't say anything. There's codependency, and then there's being fucking a Libra. You know what I mean? I mean, a lot of Libras are codependent, straight up. That's a characteristic. But, okay, so codependency is like, I can't live or do or move or function unless I have another person. I can't do it alone, and you lose time out of your life waiting and wishing and hoping and praying and something and whatever, right? That's codependency. And then there is being somebody who is doing what we read in this reading, taking care of business, being just living their life fine with their cup runneth over, but would like to have a fucking homie, a ride or die, somebody that gets their jokes. There's a difference. Interdependency, I like that. Coexistence, living in a, you know. And that's why I'm always like, and I don't know if that makes me weird. I mean, people can fuck me over really hard and then come back the next day and I'm like, yeah, you're cool. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but I'm not gonna like, I'm trying to keep my boat calm. Look right here, okay? Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. Like literally the book on how to live. The goal of yoga is the restraint of the mental mind modifications. In English, that means keep your calm boat calm. And don't let anybody else rock your calm boat. Like I, should talk. I'm like, my calm boat's going like this right now because I'm sad. Yeah, I know, bitch. It's a process. And every day you start over. And sometimes in your sleep, it's a hurricane up in here. Sometimes, particularly for a Libra, because we remember our dreams. And so you're working on that too during the day. all your issues that you had the night before with all the people in your head. Right? It's about being Venusian and being with other people. It's not an invitation to screw me over, folks. Because I'll tell you to your face, here's something that's good. I can say this with confidence, okay? My favorite saying to say is, yeah, that doesn't work for me. I fucking throw that all over town. People be like, hey, can you? Nope. That does not work for me at all. I love you though. And half the time people are like, yeah, let's just agree to disagree. Love you though. Yeah, hey Amy. Yeah, well it doesn't work for me. Sorry. We cool though. Yeah, that's it. I'm Libra. And that's the thing is like I have like all these Libra traits, but I'm wild like a Sagittarius because I have 5 planets in Sag. It's a it's a wild ride inside of me. Yeah. So anyway, you're going to be just living your life, doing your thing, kind of nesting and probably spiritually preparing for whatever this is. And then there it is. Can I just get some info on maybe how it shows up, which will probably be different for everybody, but oh. Wow. And the moon. And the world. King and Queen of Cups. I'm just like flip, 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 flip. All right. Wow. This stupid 7 of Swords came out again. Again. Yeah, we're all a little emotional. The moon keeps showing up and the 7 of Swords keeps showing up. Now, the 7 of Swords is a lot of things and it keeps showing up upright. And it just means that someone gets away with something. Or they try to. I almost don't even feel like that has anything to do with you, per se. You might not even know about that. Because something is just starting out of nowhere for you. Can we just get some clarifiers on the 7 of Swords? Oh. So, somebody might get pregnant. Who dat? Who dat? Somebody might get pregnant because I've talked about that a couple of times. a daughter. I know, I just went, it's probably me. Because I've been talking about it too. And everybody's going to be freaking out over it. Well, that's probably because somebody gets caught. Like, this might be like a secret relationship or something. There's a reason why it's a 7 of Swords. Right? But it doesn't stay that way. Because you go to seek help from an older woman. And they're like, it's okay. Aw. And then you start to get happy over it. So for those of you, and because this is something that you manifested, so some of you who really wanted a baby. Wow, that took a kind of a sweet little turn. But that might have been why, oh God, for some of you, it might be like a hookup that you wind up pregnant from. Which, careful about that. I'm not saying it is or it's not okay. I don't care what you do. I love you anyway. I'm not condoning anything. I'm reading energy. I should just, like, hold up a sign every, like, 5 minutes that says, I don't care what you do. Just be nice to people. Right? Yeah, the pull-out method doesn't work. Would you like me to go wake up my 4th child? He can tell you all about it. I can't use any hormonal stuff with my thyroid thing. It makes me like, I can't handle it at all. Not IUD, not any of that. So I just have to like play baby roulette. No, I'm just kidding. I was married for 20 years. It was okay to be like that. You know what I mean? Calm. It was okay to be like that. I'm sorry. We're Southern and we were very, very married. Whatever. That's what we did. We lost 4 times. Or we won 4 times. You lose or you win at roulette. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care what you do. Just be nice to people. Well, actually, ceaseless, I have found that when you have them in pairs, they hang out with each other. And then I get to kind of like, you know, live. It's kind of awesome. The Lovers. Oh my God. And the Magician again. Okay. So when this is, so, and the Fool, and the Rabbits. There's your baby. And there's your wine. And the Empress. And the Beavers. Stop it. No, that's dirty. Wow. So I think that maybe in the beginning of the month, I mean, this is a great message for somebody, and I was so melancholy in the beginning. I don't think that half the people that want to hear about it or should hear about it are going to get to it, and that's my bad, you know. But in the beginning of the month, some people are going to be feeling melancholy but doing their own thing, and then this person's going to show up, and then you're going to, like, you know, start a soul contract with them. Yeah, we're all thinking dirty now. 18 years between kids. Oh my God. You can buy a diaphragm on Amazon? Has anybody tried that cup for the moon? You like it? Does it work? Is it messy? Look at my eye. I need water. All right. Let me just pull one happy card from that. Can we get one final? Yeah, it's a soul contract. Whatever this is. I mean, it doesn't have to be a baby. The baby, yeah, frequency. The baby could be the new cycle. You know what I mean? But for some of you, whoa. Oh, there's your one card. Kang Dangalang. Right? The King of Wands. Of course that's what would happen with the... And the Seven of Swords. Again, he's a baby. Yeah. And the Chariot. The Hierophant. You know, I think the point of the matter is that there is love here. Even if it doesn't seem like it unfolded that way. You know? That's all I have for Pisces season. I'm sorry about the melancholiness. Yesterday I was really, really happy, and I am still not. I mean, I am. I mean, I'm always, you know. It's kind of like if somebody made the Buddha sad. But he'd probably bounce back. I wonder what the Buddha would do if somebody's... Probably just not be attached to it and then fucking move on. But what if it was a moon cycle and it was a bunch of different things right when you were trying to ride the wave? Okay. Yeah, release and understand. That's what he would do. That's exactly right. Release it, understand it, and then recalm the boat. Oh, one time I was freaking out when it was years ago when I very first started doing the calm boat thing. There was something that I wanted to like go away, and I got it to calm down, and this fucking thing like jumped up out of the water and pulled me down in the water. That's when you know, like, you have some real battles to deal with. I took care of it, and I got back in the boat, but it was like, that was Rumpelmans. Yeah. No, it wasn't a mermaid. It was fear. It was fear to just put an end to things. I actually had an experience with Sitting Bull, like the Sitting Bull. He gave me a weapon. The energy shift was, I don't know if the energy shift drained me today or like I was happy, and then you get bombarded from like 4 or 5 different angles of people specifically trying to make you not happy or say shit to like let you know that you're not shit just because you feel good about yourself for a minute or because you're different or for whatever reason. And it's like, the fuck did I do to anybody at all? Is it jealousy or is it a vibe that gets mirrored back? Yeah, I mean, I'm strong. Yeah, I mean, I'm all that. I hear you girls. I know it. But it's like, it's a Libra thing. It's a Venusian thing. And for those of you who are Libra hard, you can relate. We take that shit hard because we would never, ever. It's a loyalty thing. We're rubber, they're glue. Mm-hmm. Right. Rumplemans is not a weapon. That's how you disarm folks. So it is a good weapon. Just give everybody Rumplemans and everybody's defenses will be down and they'll all make terrible choices. Yeah, I take disloyalty kind of hard. Not that I think that people owe me loyalty, you know, but to just declare that you're not for no fucking reason. Like, man, I'm just trying to eat wings. Cheesecake, actually. It's delicious. So, we expect what we give. Well, that's the problem. Exactly, Pixie. That's a big downfall of Venusian-led people. Is expecting. It's like the Empress giving and cultivating and growing, and then being like, you know, people are like, I'm not gonna Empress you. You're the Empress, and the Empress is like, wow, who's gonna refill my cup? And of course, naturally, the Empress would eventually figure it out, a way to refill her own cup. She'll create a she will drill a well and create her own. That's what the Empress does. But when the Empress first realizes that she's not getting it from somewhere, and they said it just so you know, or however, the Empress gets sad. The Empress is allowed to be sad. The High Priestess is allowed to be sad. Angels are allowed to be sad. People and energy be melancholy sometimes. And remember how I was talking about that the vibration of love comes back a lot slower than saltiness? And it's probably because the wave is a lot bigger, right? So when an Empress, I don't know what I'm talking about. I lost my train of thought. It's bigger. That's why it takes so long to come back. Because it's bigger, but when it hits you, it hits your whole body. And you can feel it from your head to your toes. Kind of like when you walk out in the sunshine and then you've like been cold and you go out and you're in a, I don't know if you've ever stood in a ray of sun and you get goosebumps from head to toes. That's what it feels like. When you're on the right vibe, that's what it feels like. With the light and everything. Mm-hmm. But, you know, vibing love is about self-love too. But sometimes I don't want to, I can't say what I want to say. Because my view on things is not like other people's, and I don't fucking feel like hearing about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what would Jesus do? Basically, do you know how many people were shitty to that dude? Do you know what he did not do? He did not demand that they come correct. Right. But he still loved himself. That's what I'm saying. You can love people without letting them sit at your table. Sorry, that doesn't work for me. I love you though. No, it's not. What would Dharma do? Apparently, that's the worst thing in the world. Don't follow me. I'm just a silly clown. Yeah, you can love people from a distance. That's the point. But the point is to still love them in a real way and really hope that the best for them and whatever. Mm-hmm. And that's what, like, this non-attachment, so there's the yogic, Ashtanga yoga is what I'm trained in. Ashtanga yoga. It's the 8 limbs. That's where the yamas and the niyamas, and it's like a whole list of stuff you're supposed to go through. That's where that comes from. Why was I talking about that? Yamas, non-attachment. Okay. Every single day is a clean slate. Even with the people who swore that they would be there with you forever, even if they're sleeping in the bed next to you. Every single day is a clean slate. And some days they just might not want to be around you. And same for you to them. And it's like so So you don't experience that day with them. You will have other experiences, right? And then the next day they might come back, and then the next day they might not. And you know, and then that is the realest of the real non-attachment. You're self-loving yourself because you're not worried about what they're doing. Their actions do not rock your calm boat. Your calm boat stays calm, regardless of what another person does. And every day they get a clean slate. And if people don't agree with that, I'm sorry, fucking take it up with Patanjali. Like this dude would roundhouse kick you in the face. I'm sorry. Ho'oponopono, isn't that a, what is that? I think I've heard of that. Well, people don't understand it, I know. I don't like to get chastised for it, though. Kundalini yoga is an experience. Yeah, I love you. I'm sorry. I forgive you. Thank you. Yeah, and it's to the self. Yeah, detachment. Right. It's key to everything. Because once you detach and you don't require anyone's participation in your own life, you know what I mean? And you take every experience as just an experience that comes towards you, it's on the pathway to bliss. What do I know? I'm just kidding. I'm not hiding like my life behind a book. This is just the one that it's a summary, right? There's lots more information, but that's a good place to start. If you're gonna start anywhere, start there. But you have to like go through. It's written crazy. It's written crazy. It's written. It's a what's the word I'm looking for? Written in Sanskrit, right? So this is somebody else interpreting the Sanskrit. So you have to. So I have to go off to the side and write what it actually means. But that's just what I do. I study pretty hard though. Ooh, here's the Siddhis. When you completely realize the distinction between yourself and your true self. 3D, 5D. We've reached a place where your mind stops fighting with you and begins helping you. You mean you remove the hobgoblin? The seer exists for the sake of the seen. And the seer exists for the sake of the seer. Right. So what you can actually see in front of you is happening because in that moment, it's supposed to be happening. The scene exists for the sake of the scene. What you're seeing, you're supposed to be seeing to understand and to learn something. And the seer exists for the sake of the seer. The reason that you're even in a meat suit is so that you can see the people and eat the fucking food and learn the things and have the experience. I could go on and on and on and on and on and on. I do have the 4 agreements right over there. That's a great place to start too. The 4 agreements. I don't know. I think that with that book, with that series of books with the 4 agreements, that people might take the whole self-love thing a little overboard. And again, I'm not. This is not what would Dharma do. It's just when I'm just talking, man. And that self-love is about loving the self, but fuck it, never mind. My ego, yeah. I just don't want to say, I can't shake it. I need to go to sleep. Oh, yeah, I'll do that. Look them up. I had cheesecake. Yeah, if you get on dharmajane.8, you can see my cheesecake. I got a little Venice. Everybody follow Little Venice. My town's actually really cool. Okay, so the Grateful Dead used to come here. There's this place called the Rongo. and fish plate here, and the very first synthesizer, like the piano that was electronic that made cool noises, was made in the building that Little Venice is in. It's a pretty neat little town. It's a little groovy little town. And we have a giant music festival every year called Grassroots. It's really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff here. Hell yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, it's really, really neat. Follow them at Little Venice Restaurant. You feel like you want all the attachments? Well, that's the thing, Adele. Being attached to the thing, it hurts. And there's a reason why it hurts. What is that reason? Why does it hurt? I think because when you become attached to something, it then becomes you plus something else. Therefore, that something else's behavior, words, actions, whatever, would then affect you. So if you're not attached to it, then it doesn't necessarily affect you. But it doesn't also mean be a detached prick. You know what I'm saying? If you can imagine every person that you talk to as Mother Teresa, Buddha, Jesus, Sitting Bull, other good people, MLKJ are, right? Those guys. And that every person you talk to, you were nice to them as you would be to them. And then when you left them, you're like, wow, what a great experience I just had with them just now. And then you're like grateful to have had that moment of experience, and you're not fucked up that you're not going to see them again. Or maybe you will. And that would be great too. It's letting the universe bring it to you, and you just being wildly interested in that moment. And then when the moment is left, wow, that was awesome, you know, or whatever vibe, whatever, and then experience again. Well, and that's the thing, wanting a life partner, and then we're circled back around to, but we're Venusian. Where's the partner, right? Find someone who matches that frequency, I suppose, and experience joy and happiness with other people until that time. All right, y'all, I've talked until my throat has been sore. Yeah. Have a good night, everybody. I love you so much. Sleep well under the moon. Set your intentions. If you don't know what intentions to set, ask for clarity on what your intentions should be. Ceaseless when you get there, you will. It'll happen when it's supposed to. I love you too. Everybody have a good night. And thank you so much for everybody who helped with the boots. I love you. Sweet dreams.